Hey, it's me. Good morning. Your favorite Witch-cowboy and special guest Simon. Where are ya? Where are ya? There he is. Alright, I guess me and him will be sharing and covering this video. Right, buddy? Stay there. Alright. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Hey there. Yoo-hoo! Don't mind the chair, buddy. Yeah. There we go. That's my boy. Yes, you are. Alright. A little crooked. There we go. Still crooked. Oh, this'll do. Well, thought I'd go into a different room to make some videos. And, well, hey, I got my special guest here. Alright. Well, for however long he's here. Right, buddy? Okay, so I figure this might be a little bit of controversial, but I've been curious about this fun little discussion. So, my dear viewers, do you believe that Disney probably and possibly, maybe likely, smeared and took a poo all over Bobby Driscoll's legacy with the Rescue Rangers movie? What do y'all think? So let's go over this. The Rescue Rangers movie, yeah, I haven't really watched it. It didn't really seem like it grabbed me as much, but from what I've seen, gathered, and everything, I mean, it's been out for a while, and it's pretty obvious. Main villain, one of the main villains, pretty much, Sweet Pete, Peter Pan, when he's all grown up. An adult Peter Pan that's bitter, miserable, cynical, and a bootlegger willing to sell out his fellow toons. Why? Because he got acne in puberty and Disney tossed him away. One problem, though. One little problem, right, Simon? One problem. One terrible problem. So, you see, that actually happened to the actor. Bobby Driscoll. Bobby Driscoll was the original voice of Peter Pan. Back in the olden days, like the 1950s, whichever. Well, whenever the movie came out, he was that little boy. He did the voice of Peter Pan, and unfortunately, Disney kind of screwed him over. Once he started to get acne and hit puberty, he pretty much was started to become unhireable. Sorry to say. Once he hit puberty, he wasn't as cute as they wanted him anymore, and even the story goes that he went to Disney and the security guard even just let him right out. Didn't even know he was fired until the security guard was told not to let him in. And from what I've heard, yeah, he went a little crazy with drugs, partied with Andy Warhol, had a pretty messed up life, and yeah, and guess what? He died. Either, I can't remember if it was age 30 or 31, but yeah, he died. He pretty much was found... Oh, careful, not the glove, not the glove. He was pretty much found... What are you looking at? He was pretty much found dead. Two little boys found his body lying alone on a cot surrounded by empty bottles of liquor. Alone, dead. Nobody identified him, so he was buried in an unmarked pauper's grave. The only reason he got identified, his mother went looking for him. She wanted to make amends with Bobby and his dad was on his deathbed. Well, they managed to look up the records, and well, they found out, Bobby's been dead. He's been dead for a while, left alone. Dead, alone, with no one. And buried in the New York City place, apparently, where they put all the bodies. And it's kind of messed up. His body is still, I guess, in that New York City type of zone. Well, his name is on his dad's headstone, but yeah. Disney did this. Disney. They pretty much cut him off when he hit like 15 or started to get acne and puberty. once his voice started to change, they're like, oh, he's no longer the cute kid. Throw him out. And yeah, he got spiraled to life of drugs and died. Tragic. And why do I bring this up? Because of Sweet Pete. Sweet Pete is the main villain of Rescue Rangers, or at least one of them, and he's an older version of Peter Pan. And here's the fucked up part. Literally in the movie, Sweet Pete shows a clip of the original Peter Pan. And in the original Peter Pan, it shows him and Wendy and all of them flying. And as he says, yeah, I was the voice. And then once I grew up, they just tossed me away like I was nothing. Yeah, exactly like Bobby Driscoll. So, the directors, filmmakers, they say they didn't really realize it. They pretty much say that they were originally going to go with Charlie Brown. Yeah, except Charlie Brown's voice actors had a terrible life too, so that doesn't make it any better. And 4chan supposedly said there was a leak that Pete was going to be a red herring, and that was going to be Pluto that's going to be revealed to be the true villain. But, yeah, I guess they didn't want to use Pluto. But, seriously, with the context, it's pretty screwed up. Yeah, maybe an adult Peter Pan that's angry and such it's a good concept, but they did it better in Hook. Well, they did way better in Hook, and I'm going to be honest and straight with y'all. Peter Pan, Neverland's Nightmare, that serial killer Peter Pan, does a lot more justice than this one. Because at least that one's just a crazy guy that thinks he's Peter Pan attacking people. This one literally is just too close. Too much of a coincidence. This Peter Pan, Sweet Pete, got rejected and tossed away after he grew up. And so did Bobby Driscoll. Tossed away at 15, died alone. And alone. Dude, the guy died younger than me. Died at 30 or 31. That's screwed up, so. Let me ask you, viewers, and I ask you all again. They claimed it wasn't unintentional. They claimed that they were just trying to, show what other child actors go through with Sweet Pete. But tell me. Disney's been around for a while. Peter Pan is one of their big properties. And it's not even owned by Disney. It's owned by UK Hospital. And Disney keeps trying to get the rights, but it won't work. So tell me. Someone should have known. Someone should have known something. I know someone should have probably known something. They can claim ignorance all they want, but, it's quite a pretty bad coincidence. So, what do you think? Do you think Disney unintentionally kind of made a mockery of Bobby Driscoll? Or do you think they just said, screw it. We're going to put it in there for a cash grab. Who cares? It's funny. Who cares? Who cares about the implications? So what do you think? Do you think Disney's innocent? Or do you think they're scummy capitalists like usual? I'll let y'all be the judge. This has been the Witch-cowboy. And, well, signing off.